Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Murli.
Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Krishna Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Krishna Gaura Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, so we got
Hare Krishna.
Rupa Mataji is from Bahrain, and Murli and Guru have come from
One more from
Muscat,
Madhav.
Oman. Huh? Gaurav is from India, Pusha Mataji is from India, Bhumika is from India, I am from India. Okay, na? Okay, people will keep joining. We do not wait. As usual, people take time to. So what happened? Total lockdown for you, Guru and Murli?
Prabhu?
Prabhu, it is temporary lockdown, Prabhu.
Okay.
Some companies are working, some companies are not working, some companies are working from home, work from home.
Our company, normal.
No, you stay together, Guru and Murli. Murli, you and Guru stay together.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, you're very
Yes,
nice.
Prabhu.
You're a very good partner. Very good. That is why he's not coming. Hi, Murli. We are telling him to come to Mangalore because he is not coming. Hmm?
No.
Better both of you come together. A lot of work is there here. Hmm?
You will.
Yeah,
Prabhu.
see, the oil was 120 rupees per barrel. When it became 60, half the staff they sent back to India. Correct? They could not handle. Hai? Now the petrol is half, around 20-30 rupees. Hai? So be ready. But don't worry, we have a very nice 3 buildings, lot of spaces there. Nice prasadam.
Thank you so much,
Huh?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Somehow Krishna is helping us. What can we do? Hai na?
True, true.
Okay, thank you. So we have been reading every day. We do around half the chapter every day. So the daily serial at 3 o'clock, and the night at 9 o'clock is Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is going very nice. You all are welcome. That is around 30 people are joining that group. Morning is also very good, but that's too early for you. That is 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, that's also very well attended. 20 to 30 people join that one. Night is also very well attended. One is at 11 o'clock. That is for my students from the college. Okay, that is Ishu Upanishad. I'm teaching them. Really tough, but I'm trying. And this is 3 o'clock. So this is more for study of Gita together. We will not go to purports. We will mainly studying the shlokas and the translation and try to understand the flow. You got a summary study. Okay? Murli, is it fine? This is more of a summary study. We will try to get a flow of thoughts. What is Krishna trying to say in essence? Main points I will discuss definitely of every shloka. So we do maybe like 20-30 shlokas in one sitting. Okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Do you have Bhagavad Gita with you?
Yes, but we have.
If you have, if you have, it will be useful for you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate
Om
Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pakshata Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Welcome. We have got Dr. also joined us, Dr. Himali. Okay. So people will keep joining. Let us start. Here we have also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same number of people we have here also. You want to take darshan of them, you can see them. You can see them.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And then now you can see here Krishna.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Sai Prabhu, Datta Prabhu.
And then what is Russian Prabhu's name?
Name I don't know, Prabhu.
Vrindanath. Take it.
Hare Bol, Prabhu.
Take it. Arjuna Vacha.
Now,
Yes, Rupa Mataji, you can read the shlokas. So we will make a division. Murali, you will read the translation.
Okay, bro.
Okay, you read the translation and then we will discuss. Okay. Yes, Rupa Mataji.
Arjuna Vacha Yoyam Yogastvaya Prokta Samyena Madhusudhana Etasyaham na pashyami Chanchala Tvam Sthitim Stiram.
Translation.
Yeah.
Arjuna said, O Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and undurable to me, for the mind is restless and unsteady.
Okay, in this I have marked. So this purport is very important. Yes, Guru, can you read this purport?
purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki.
Yeah.
The system of mysticism described by Lord Krishna to Arjuna, beginning with the words Sucha, Suchaudeshe and ending with Yogi Parama, is here being rejected by Arjuna out of a feeling of inability. It is not possible for an ordinary man to leave home and go to scheduled place in the mountains or jungles to practice yoga in this age of Kali. The present age is characterized by a bitter struggle for a life of short duration. People are not serious about self-realization. Even by simple practical means, what to speak of this difficult yoga system, which regulates the modes of living, the manner of sitting, selection of place, and detachment of the mind from material engagements. As a practical man, Arjuna thought it was impossible to follow this system of yoga. Even though he was a favorable endowed in many ways, he belonged to the royal family and was highly elevated in terms of numerous qualities. He was a great warrior. He had great longevity, and above all, he was the most intimate friend of Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. 5,000 years ago, Arjuna had much better facilities than we do now. Yet he refused to accept this system of yoga. In fact, we do not find any record in history of his practicing in any time. Therefore, this system must be considered generally impossible in the age of Kali. Of course, it may be possible for some very few rare men, but for the people in general, it is impossible proposal. If this were so 5,000 years ago, then what of the present day? Those who are implementing this yoga system in different so-called schools and societies, although complacent, are certainly wasting their time. They are completely in ignorance of the desired goal. Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada is so strong, so clear, so decisive. Anna? Yes, who is ready? We will go in summer now to Himalayas. Anyway, there is lockdown. We will do. Very attractive, actually. Now, in what way? Who will answer this? We don't have any today. In what way Arjuna had a better facility than us to do yoga? Himali Mataji, you will be able to summarize? What way Arjuna was in a better position than us to do Ashtanga yoga?
At that time, the life was not so busy and complicated. It was
Life,
easier to
okay? He has big
easier
life.
to meditate.
He has big lifespan. Yes. Life was simple. Life was very long. Dwaparika people used to live longer. Correct. In the Mahabharata war, they were almost 90-year-old when they came to fight. And today, and Bhishma was around 200-year-old, 190. Can you just imagine anybody 90-year-old going to battlefield today? They hardly live 90. Huh? Forget battlefield, they can't even go to market to buy one banana. Huh? So they did. And they were at 90. Their life was much longer, much longer. In fact, Yudhishthira Maharaj took the throne around that time, 100, and he ruled for some 32 years or something like that after that, till Parikshit Maharaj grew up to a young man. You know, but also Parikshit Maharaj was ready now to take up the throne. So around 30, 32 years. So this is amazing. So number one, Mataji says that life was very simple. Yeah, so it was easy to meditate. Okay, agreed, accepted. Number two, the life of people was much longer. Yes, more Mataji.
Arjuna and all were so used to austerity, but
Yes,
still,
they were used to austerities. Why? They had two times. Gurukul, there was in one, and then Vanvas. That was also not. How long was their Vanvas? 12 years, 13 years. So 13-year Vanvas, they were used to living in forest, and Gurukul also was. And the 25 years Gurukul. Anyway, 20 years, 5 years ago, 20 years Gurukul they have studied, and then they've gone Vanvas. So they know how to live in a forest. So they are austere. They have internship in the forest. Okay, the time was there. They are more austere, and the life is very long. Life is very simple. And then physically, mentally, much stronger. Very strong physically, mentally. They can take austerities very easily. You know, they were having tapashakti in their body. Then a personal friend
and
of Krishna. Friend
yes,
of Krishna. Correct? You know, love Krishna, it's easy to meditate on Krishna, isn't it? Anna? Yeah. Finally, yoga system meditate on Krishna. He can do that. He is. So even with all these facilities, he is refusing to do Ashtanga yoga. So Prabhupada said, you should not even think about it. That's the point. Many times Prabhupada used to say, are you greater than Arjuna? You know, straight. So when Arjuna rejects his Ashtanga yoga system, it's a lesson for us. Correct? So we should not even think about it. But today, still after this statement, everybody knows Bhagavad Gita, what happened, what do people do? Still they don't bother. And 99% of yoga societies mean this asanas, isn't it? And Arjuna said, no, I cannot do it. But what they do, they don't take the system which is given in Bhagavad Gita or detail given in Patanjali. They are not interested in that. What they do, they take some water down from this one or two lines, one ashtanga, one is, which is the easiest one, Shayana. What is it called? Shayanasan. Shayanasan. And then, which is the other asana? Padmasana. Ardha Padmasana. That is easier than Padmasana. Yeah. So anyway, they do some asanas and some pranayama exercises, and they're big names for that. Most of the spiritual organizations, their bread and butter is yogasanas and pranayama. That is the bread. They sell that product, and people do feel some peace, some good health, and they have no idea about spirituality. They're even totally dull. and no glimpse, no idea, no even light on chota light ka kiran tak nahi about spirituality. And therefore Prabhupada is saying they are completely in ignorance of the desired goal. This is not the word the yoga was meant for. So it's a very strong point here, Arjuna. Murli, chalega na? English will do, or you want me to speak
Yes,
in
Prabhu.
Hindi or Kannada?
No, it is fine,
Tulu?
Prabhu. It is fine.
Tulu?
चलेगा प्रभु.
No, fine, Prabhu.
As if I know Kannada or Tulu. Chalo. So with all this kind of facilities, and Arjuna rejects Ashtanga Yoga, we should not even think about it. We should just forget it. Okay? Any other point anybody wants to highlight here? Himali Mataji, Gaurav?
No,
Prabhu,
sir.
one more point I have.
Yes.
See, they were austere, they're used to living in forests, etc. But even then, they were from royal families. They named royal families, isn't it? They were all like princes, at least for
Yes.
some time.
Yes, yes.
They had servant around them. No need to
Yes.
worry. That is also one more point I would like to say.
No, but forest they cannot bring the servant.
Yeah, that is true.
Ah.
But as long as they were in
Saying,
the palace, also
but-
they will no
no,
worry
but-
for us.
Huh?
As long as they were in the palace, there was
Yeah.
no worry for them, no?
Yeah, no worry for them. Yeah, no worry. They were living a peaceful life. So Mataji, good. One more point. So now overall, we know the Arjuna's position is much more comfortable to practice Ashtanga Yoga than us, and Arjuna rejects it. We should not think also. You know, we should not think. For us, the physical. See, there are two aspects of the Ashtanga Yoga. One thing is the physical austerity involved in all that isolation and living in the forest. Second thing is fixing mind on Krishna. On the both the areas, Arjuna is in much better position. Physical austerity is very strong body, very strong mind, and then we can see he knows how to live in a forest. He has an apprentice there, internship there, and on top of it, mentally, he's very strong mentally. He's a Maharathi, can focus and concentrate 5 to 1,000 people together, Maharathi. And on top of it, he's a personal friend of Krishna. He already loves Krishna. It's easy for him to meditate on Krishna. Both the aspect is easier. He say, Krishna, I can't do this. Don't even ask me to do this. So we should not even think about this. Because that is the main point Prabhupada is driving home, that don't be interested actually. Correct? Actually, for us also sometimes devotees are attracted. This exercise, that yoga, waste of time. Just dance and kirtan, that's enough. Prabhupada used to laugh actually. He saw somebody in ashram doing yoga. Prabhupada laughed. So what is it doing? What is the need for all that? But they don't have faith. People lack faith in the process. Did anybody saw Prabhupada doing yogasana anytime? Never. Never do anything which Prabhupada never did. That should be the rule in Islam. Did Prabhupada do or instruct? Never. Don't do. Simple. Don't do it. Prabhupada did not do anything and never instructed. If you have faith in Prabhupada. If you don't have faith in Prabhupada, do whatever you want. Then it's your personal life. Correct? Prabhupada never did. Did Prabhupada anytime do it? Sitting on Prabhupada, sitting like that. Did you see that? Why they? I see some devotees so crazy. Why they do? I don't know. Did Prabhupada do anytime? No. Did Prabhupada instruct anytime? No. Then why you doing it? Dance and kirtan, you'll have very good health. That time, very ashamed, feeling shy. You're feeling ashamed of what Prabhupada told to do, and you're feeling very confident of doing what Prabhupada never did or told. Prabhupada was dancing in kirtan or not? Dance. Max your best you want to exercise, just walk for some time. That's all. That's my instruction. Isn't it, Murali?
Yes, Prabhu.
But people don't like Prabhupada example. They will invent. See, Kali Yuga, the idea is invent. People don't want to follow. They're so proud of themselves, they will not like to follow. They will try to invent things. You tell him follow an acharya, I'll not follow an acharya. I will want to invent. I got an idea. You are nothing. You are useless. There's no value of your idea. And when you do things when acharya doesn't tell to do, we also see what kind of faith you have in acharya. We can see faith is not strong. Weak faith. है ना? Prabhupada जी करते थे ऐसे ऐसे करते ये नमस्कार दे तुमको क्यों करना है वो सब जो करते थे बाहर छोड़ दो क्या करने का कीर्तन में नाचने का अच्छे से अबे शिवा को बोला सबको ट्रेन करने का क्या मैं बोला सबको प्रैक्टिस करो हाफ एन आवर अच्छे से मायपुर में देखे इतना मजे से अभी नहीं आए नहीं बट मायापुर में ब्रह्मचारी शाम को कीर्तन होता है गुरु यू गॉन टू मायापुर एनी टाइम
No, Prabhu.
oh my god Murli
I have gone, Prabhu. I
Have
have
you
been
seen in
there.
the evening when they have Harinam in the temple? All
Amazing, Prabhu.
acharyas.
Amazing. You'll
No,
be
they come in
drenched in sweat.
white. They come in white kurta. By the time they go in the evening, it's totally wet.
Drenched.
Totally
Completely
wet.
drenched.
Huh?
Completely drenched in sweat.
And they dance in and never in circle. They never dance in circle. They never put their back to the beat. Front, back, है ना? Very
Yes.
rhythmic together. So
Amazing.
pleasing to see, है ना? Dil khush ho jata hai. And then all the crowd which will be there, they make all of them chant, है ना? Correct?
Yeah.
And they make all the crowd dance, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's every day it happens. Every day there is a crowd. Every day they have 100 trainee brahmacharis. हमारा 3 उनका 100 हमेशा 100. उनको वो लगाना पड़ता है. Enough मतलब इतना people want to. And training is so tough. Out of that half run away. Tough training. Danda some very strict good training. And then after that, in the evening they make them dance for half an hour. A bull, the hot is same like Mangalore. It's very hot. Fully sweat. Kurta will like gone. Sweat up and down. So that we can do what Prabhupada, instructed us to do. If your people are very excited, because people are very conscious of the body, that's the problem. Sometimes we see people using all the gym equipment to build muscles. What is all that? Then too much bodily consciousness. Devotees actually should look austere. Anna?
Yes,
But Guru, what do you expect me to see? Austere or with big muscles? Devotee should be very austere. Take a very austere. Correct? Devotee should be very austere. That's the life of a devotee. And what are the other thing that devotee should do? A devotee should do what Prabhupada did. Always do. Always, Krishna's arrangement. Acharya becomes not only an instructor, he also becomes an example. Always do what Prabhupada did. Just like Kirtan, you all did. You see, same way Prabhupada is doing Kirtan. Anna? Simple. Correct? It's not that Prabhupada cannot sing in latest film tunes. Simple. Always, many times I find very rarely anybody taking Prabhupada as the example of Kirtan. Nobody. Nobody. We hear Prabhupada Kirtan, same way we do. Actually, in Kirtan, two things you learn from Prabhupada when you hear is Kirtan. One thing is the simple melody Prabhupada sing. That melody is coming from Goloka. That's a Goloka melody. So anyway, you have to practice. You want to go to Goloka or not? So there, the same melody you have to practice. No, Prabhupada is singing in the same tune. You have no practice only. Prabhupada ji bore ho rahe, change karo. So you have to practice. Number one. Number two is more than the melody, the bhava. He is intensely praying to Krishna. So intensely, you don't even feel when you don't hear it properly. Correct? With open heart, if you hear, he's crying for Krishna in great intensity in that kirtan. Correct? All the kirtans proper. Hana? That bhava you have to get. So actually, always everything we learn from Prabhupada, Italy, always gold standard, ISI standard. Perfect. Correct? Okay, so don't mind me insisting on these things. Okay. Always a variety will be there. Every temple will have some variety. Okay, so 5,000 years ago, what was not possible, how it is possible today? It is not possible. Okay. Chalo, let us continue. Now again, Murali will read the shloka. What is the Rupa Mataji will read the shloka, Murali will read the translation.
चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाति बलवदृढं तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम्.
Translation. The mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. O Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind.
No. You read from the, what you are seeing on the screen, correct? Murli, you may have, there are two versions of Gita, no? One is edited, one is the original. I put the original, okay? Okay, so you read from the screen, this is the original. Otherwise,
Yes.
there will be some, the slight versions, people debate which is better, but we have chosen one of them, so let us use this one, okay?
Okay.
Seems to me more difficult than controlling the wind, okay?
Turbulent and obstinate and very strong. O Krishna, and to subdue it seems to be more difficult than controlling the wind.
Yeah, thank you, Murli. Because so many qualifications he has given for our mind. Arjuna actually mind is, do you think Arjuna mind is restless? Arjuna is a pure devotee of Krishna. Anna? Isn't it? Arjuna is a pure devotee of Krishna. He's in love with Krishna. There's no question of his mind being that, but he's taking a humble position for us. He's asking Krishna on our behalf. How can Arjuna mind be restless? Is it clear? Or if it is restless, that is created condition by Yoga Maya, so that he can ask that kind of a question. Correct? Originally, Arjuna is at peace. Devotee is having total peace. Anna? He has a secret treasure house and the lotus feet of Krishna. So how he can be restless? He is peaceful. But by arrangement of Yoga Maya, situation is created. Or being a great devotee is asking question on our behalf. Either of the way, he has done this question. But our case, it is true. Hana Guru, Hamayla, this is true. Mind is restless, it's turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. And Krishna, maybe I can control the wind, but I cannot control this mind. Arjuna could control the wind or not. He had weapons by which he can control the wind. Hana? They can control wind by mountain weapon, but cannot control the mind. Okay. Now let us see how Krishna answers this question. Very, very important. Okay, start, Murli.
Prabhu, shall I read the purport?
No, translation. Yes,
For the mind is...
Wait. Sorry, Mataji is now. Rupa Mataji, sorry.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha asamshayam mahabaho manodirnigraham chalam avyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate.
Translation. Lord Krishna said,
Hey.
Almighty
Murli, it's a screen se padho.
The blessed Lord said, O mighty armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible by constant practice and by detachment.
Look at it. This is the instruction for all of us. Our mind is disturbed. What do you have to practice? Constant practice and detachment. Shanai. Gradually this mind will come into control. Not subah uthe and mind is controlled. Pure devotee ban gaye, hai na? Raat ko soye, subah uthe, pure devotee. Aisa to nahi hoga. ठीक है? Constant practice. Prabhupada said everything depends upon a personal endeavor. See, two devotees may be there. One devotee is very advanced in love of Krishna, and one devotee is where he was. है ना? No change. जैसे थे. Army में होता है ना जैसे थे. And one person is feeling ecstasy and happiness. And two devotees are there. Same opportunity, same time. Correct? What is the difference? Depends on their two things they are doing. Constant practice and by detachment. How much person is putting endeavor in constant practice, how much person is practicing detachment. Okay? That will produce a result. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Gaurav?
Yes, sir.
Constant practice, and it is possible to control the mind, but what is the point? Gradually, by constant practice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Constant practice, chanting Mahamantra, keeping the mind away from sense object and detachment.
Yes.
These two things. One side chant Hare Krishna, and other side keep away from sense object. Proper say in the neophyte stage, it is extremely important to keep the senses away from sense object. Correct? And another fortune is like Guru to have very good company of devotee like Murli. You have that, then it is very easy.
I am blessed to have Guru. No, Prabhu. I am fortunate to have Guru.
Whatever. If you have a company of devotees, it becomes very easy to control the mind. Okay? Chalo, we continue 36. Mataji.
Asamyatatmana yogo dushprapa iti me mati vashyatmana tu yatatha sakyo avaptum upayatah.
Translation. For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is difficult work. But he whose mind is controlled and who strives by right means is assured of success. That is my opinion.
For one whose mind is unbridled, self-realization is a difficult work. Okay? Very nice. Your spiritual life will not grow if mind. See, the spiritual life, very important component. This is Ashtanga Yoga discussion going, but things are common for all the yogas. The mind is not bridled, means not controlled, then we will not advance spiritually. Okay? And but who controls his mind, assured of success. Right means is assured of the success. So fantastic. Okay? So controlling mind should not be neglected. Okay, I'm chanting Hare Krishna. See, many times what happens, people chant Hare Krishna, but they don't control them. हरे कृष्णा सब सोच रहे हैं ठीक है और जपा खत्म हुआ उसके बाद हाँ सोच रहे हैं ये हो गया आई नो यू टू कंट्रोल द माइंड ठीक है सो इट्स अ 24-hour program spiritual life ये नहीं है जपा program no 24-hour program your japa is a 24-hour program because the quality of japa depends on what you did another 22 hours so even if suppose japa time you're trying to concentrate that all sincere devotees do but then other 22 hours what you do that will reflect on the japa next day correct it becomes very, very difficult, very difficult. I remember in the beginning, I was chanting Hare Krishna, I was almost fighting with the mind. It was so difficult because other 22 hours I was not sincere. So I had to, every day I used to fight with the mind. So difficult to control this mind. You understand? Japa time, you can know your condition. What is the condition of the mind? Japa time is like a taking temperature of the mind. Correct? You're trying to concentrate and you know where the condition of the mind is situated. If it is tamasic, it wants to sleep. And if it is rasic, you're thinking about all the desires of sense objects, big, big car, beautiful girls, and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You know, that is good. If you're sattvic, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That is the best what we can offer. But if the mercy of Vaishnavas is there, mercy of Krishna is there, then Krishna Prem. Then you cannot stop chanting. Then you are like somebody is putting laddu on your mouth. Then you cannot stop. 24 hours you can chant. Correct? You're feeling sad to keep down the mala. Hai na? You're feeling like, if I can keep chanting. That is at Krishna Prem. Then you cannot even complete one mala. You chant Hare Krishna, you faint. You get up Krishna, Krishna, you faint. You can't even chant one mala. Forget about one time you cannot chant. That is in Krishna Prem. Okay. That's the difference. There's an intense taste. Like Haridas Thakur is chanting 192 malas. One day you chant 192 mala, you become mad. Anybody has done 192 in a day? Morally? What is the highest record? How much highest record? 100?
No, bro. 30.
30. Guru?
64.
Great. Gaurav, what's your record? Gaurav ने तो silence कर दिया.
Sir, मेरा I think it is 64. I'm not sure.
64. ठीक है. Pushpa Mata ji?
16, only 16, Prabhu.
16. ठीक है.
Only 16.
Bhumika? Highest.
Yes, Prabhu.
How much you chanted highest till now? 4.
2.
2. ठीक है.
2 rounds, Prabhu.
ठीक है. Highest. Okay. Chidananda Prabhu, how much highest? Okay, sorry, Prabhuji is in office, will not disturb him. ठीक है, no, Prabhu, sorry, will not disturb him. Himali?
Yes, Prabhu.
How much highest?
Prabhu, highest maybe 32, even that also when I was in Mangalore.
Oh. No, when you went Govardhan Parikrama, you would have chanted, no long.
Yeah, I would have chanted, but not so much.
But you went in a car or you went walking?
Walking only, Prabhu.
Then that is the Govardhan Parikrama time, you don't notice actually. You chant 60, 70 rounds very easily. Hai na? Actually, yeah, good. When you go to Dham, actually, you should try to chant a lot. Manjunath, Hare Krishna, Manjunath.
Hare Krishna, bro. 64 rounds, bro.
Oh, fantastic. Rupa Mataji, we are not embarrassing you, I think.
20, Prabhuji.
20, okay. Yes. 34, here. 23. 16. Higher. 67. What is highest till now? Huh? 32. Mataji. 64. 32. 16. ठीक है. Chalo. So very nice. So anyway, the point was that two things should go parallelly. One side, we try to chant Hare Krishna, and other side. Okay, yes, we understand. Okay. So two things should go on parallelly. One side chanting Hare Krishna, other side controlling the senses. Sometimes what happens, people put an effort in chanting Hare Krishna, they don't control the mind. Then the whole effort becomes like आग जला के उसमें 2 लीटर पानी डाल दो, है ना? So we should actually keep energy. Okay. 37. Yes, Mataji, continue.
अर्जुनवाच अयति श्रद्धयोपेतो योगाच्वितमानसः अप्राप्य योगसंसिद्धिं कां गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति.
Translation. Arjuna said, what is the destination of the man of faith who does not preserve, who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization, but who later desists due to the worldly mindedness and does not attain perfection in mysticism?
So, you know, he's asking the question. Book, you can get the Gita. So, Arjuna asks the question, okay, Krishna, that's fine. You are asking me, I try. But what if I fail? Yes, because Krishna is saying, by constant practice and detachment you can do. So, Krishna, what if I try and I fail, then what happens? He's very worried. Okay? Because Ashtanga Yoga is not very sure of can be done. So, what is he saying? Constant practice and detachment. So, Krishna says, okay, I'll try. But what happens to a person who fails? It's a very important question Arjuna has asked for all of us. And Krishna, being the greatest authority, will now answer this question. Okay? Yes, Mataji, continue.
अच्छिन्नो वयविभ्रष्टश्चिन्नाभ्रम् इव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढाभ्रमणपति.
Translation. O mighty armed Krishna, does not such a man, being deviated from the path of transcendence, persist like a riven cloud with no position in any sphere?
Perished like a riven cloud. Okay? You understand? Just like we are enjoying material happiness, your friends are enjoying material happiness, and then you stop all that. You say, no, I'll chant Hare Krishna. They go to watch movies. No, no, I'll not watch movies. I'll chant Hare Krishna. Okay? You give up material pleasures. And you come to spiritual life, there also you fall down. So neither spiritual happiness, neither material happiness. Just like in the two clouds on the sky, small portion of the piece of one cloud comes out to join another cloud. But suppose it doesn't join, then it is lost in the sky. See, actually, spiritually there is no loss, but materially people will say, ना तो इधर का रहा ना उधर का रहा, है ना? धोबी का कुत्ता क्या ना घर का ना घाट धोबी का गधा गधा जो भी Okay. Yes, Mataji.
एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण चेत्तुम् अर्हसि अशेषतः वद अन्या संशयस्यस्य चेता नाहि उपपद्यते.
Translation. This is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you to dispel it completely, but for yourself, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt.
So these are the three shlokas. Arjuna asks his question. And now the answer will start by Krishna in the 6 shlokas next, 40 to 45. Yes, Mataji.
Shri Bhagavanuvach parthanaivehanam mutra vinashyastasya vidyate nahi kalyanakrit kaschit durgatim tata gacchati.
The blessed Lord said, Son of Partha, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activity does not meet with destruction either in this world or in the spiritual world. One who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil.
So no loss. No loss for a devotee. There is no loss. Because there is various shlokas which, this is a very, very famous and very revolutionary shloka. Anybody know this shloka Kantastha? Himali, do you know this shloka Kantastha? Taktva Sudharmam.
I can try, Prabhu.
Chalo, you chant this shloka. You can see and chant also.
त्यक्त्वा स्वधर्मं चरणाम्बुजं हरेर् भजन् पते ततो यदि यत्र क्व वा भद्रम् अभूतमुष्य किं को वार्था आप्तो अभजतां स्वधर्मतः.
Very famous shloka. Do you know the meaning of this, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, you can explain.
A person who gives up material engagements and takes up to Krishna consciousness If he falls down, what is the loss? But if he doesn't take up Krishna consciousness and he is fully engaged in material activities and he is completely successful there, still what does he gain?
Yeah, revolution. This is revolution. Actually, society will get shocked to hear. See what happens. Taktva sadharma. Take a Mataji, and I'll just try word over. Taktva sadharma. You gave up your sadharma. Sadharma means duty. That's like we have youngsters, we have so many duties. Sadharma gave away. Charanam bhujam hare. He just held the lotus feet of Krishna. Krishna, I gave all my duty. Now I'm at your lotus feet. Okay? Bhajan apakko. He was not very ripe, not very mature. Pate. He fell down. He could not even serve Krishna properly. The Narad Muni is saying, Yaturaka abhadram. What is inauspicious? Just look at it. What is inauspicious? In society, they will say, oh my God, you should not have done that. Narad says, what is inauspicious about it? Amuda Mushikim. And then he's saying, Kovartha apto abhajatam swadharmataha. Somebody did swadharma very nicely. What is the use? Kova artha. What is the benefit of that? Who did swadharma very nicely, all his duties in the society very nicely, but he didn't do abhajata. He didn't worship Krishna. What is the use? This is revolutionary. Only Narada can speak this. That's why Daksha was so angry at Narada. Narada went to Daksha's children, 10,000 children. And what did he do? The Haryashvas. And he told them only one shloka. One shloka. They were all taking bath in the river and very young boys, very pious. Narada saw, and he became one shloka, only one shloka. They discussed the meaning of the shloka, all the 10,000 children, and they all decided what Narada told is correct. He said there is a place, there is this, okay? And he gave the analogy of a place, yeah? And they understood. There is one. What are the different elements of that? There are 10, 11 elements of the shloka. Okay. So anyway, some other day I'll tell you. I may, because I'm not getting all of the elements together now. So he says, anyway, the place where once you go, you never come back. And there is one, what is that? Chakra moving on there, referring to the Kala. Then, do you remember anything else? Yes, you can locate. You have mobile now? Narada talking to Haryashvas. Okay. So anyway, okay. So, okay, I put two people to locate that. So when they hear this, what happens after that? They all, 10,000 people, they take sannyas and go away. And then the news reaches Daksha. Daksha is very angry because this shloka he didn't understand. So then what happened next again? He said this time 1,000 children, not 10,000. Daksha means he's expert in producing children. That is why it's called Daksha. Produced 1,000 children. And these 1,000 children came again to the same holy place because they have to go for tapasya before coming for grahas ashram, some tapasya, brahmacharya. So they are sitting there in the holy place, again doing austerity. Again Narada came. What did Narada say? It is always good to follow elder brother. Simple thing. Narada. So they say, great. They also walked away. They also took sannyas. So Daksha came to know wo bhi gaye. And he was furious, like fire, he was angry. Then Narada thought, "Arey bacche itne achhe to baap bhi achhe hoga." So he came to talk to father also. And then father curses him. I am following dharma. You're not following dharma. I curse you. You cannot remain in a place more than 3 days. I curse you. You'll have no material pleasure. Narada said, thank you very much. I curse you. You cannot stay more than 3 days in a place. He said, thank you very much. I'll keep preaching. Go different places. So Prabhupada said that curses come in Guru Parampara. And Prabhupada says, actually, I've been cursed similarly by the fathers of the youngsters in America, because Prabhupada made 4,000 disciples in America. Definitely, many of the parents are not happy. So they were like furious at Prabhupada. Prabhupada, that curse is there on me also. I have 108 temples. I cannot stay in a place for more than 2-3 days. He was also traveling. Okay, so this is a revolutionary shloka. Taktva sadharma. Guru, samajh aaya? Taktva sadharma charanam bhujam hare. Bhajan apakko tapate tato yadi. Yatraka badram abhud amushikim kovarto apto abhachitam sadharmataha. Okay, so very revolutionary shloka. Only Narada can speak this. Okay. Okay. Yes, Mataji.
प्राप्य पुण्याकृतां लोकानुषित्वा शाश्वती समः शुचीनां श्रीमतां गेहे योगभ्रष्टो अभिजायते.
The unsuccessful yogi, after many years of enjoyment on the plans of the pious living entities, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy.
So many years you practice a bhakti yoga or any yoga, but this is like little practice, not much practice, little practice. Then you go to heaven. Now the danger is that you go to heaven. By the time you come back, the Kali Yuga will be over. Your Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, or forget Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement will be over. At least 10,000 years will easily pass. When you come back, you'll be Ghora Kali Yuga. Be ready. Okay? But anyway, Krishna will be kind. He'll give you birth in the family of pious people and the family of rich aristocracy. So yeah, at least you don't have to bother too much about your livelihood. You can easily practice spiritual life. Correct? Here rahega. But anyway, you see, Krishna is kind. Krishna's love is always there. Even little you practice, love is always there. You can have a good opportunity because you come back in a pious family and a rich family. But if you're intelligent, you can see that many people have that opportunity today. They're born into pious and rich families and they don't take advantage. So it's a great risk also. Krishna is giving a supply, but you can fail in the supply also. Guru, no guarantee, no, you'll pass in the supply. Anna? Therefore, we should become serious and this life itself, go back to Krishna. And we were not becoming serious, so Krishna did Chakka Jam. Just sit down, all of you, read Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it, Guru? Everything is closed now. So Krishna, everybody, devotees, there's an opportunity to read Bhagavad Gita and chant Hare Krishna, become more sincere. Anna? Yes, continue.
अथवा योगिनाम् एव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यदीदृशम्.
Or he takes his birth in the family of a transcendentalist who are surely great in wisdom. Verily, such a birth is rare in this world.
Now this is for एक तो होता है जो थोड़े मार्क्स के साथ फेल होते हैं, एक होता है ज्यादा मार्क्स के साथ फेल होते हैं. कभी कभी अटेंडेंस होता है तो you have to only give an exam. Colleges, I have seen two systems are there. If you have bad attendance and you fail, you have to redo the whole course in the vacation. If your attendance was good and you fail, then you just have to give exam. है ना? Only make up. Huh? Yeah, but whatever. Something. Okay. So there are different concessions. है ना? So just like college are also a different system. So anyway, so if you advance very much and you fail, you don't reach 100% marks, you get say 90% marks, then next life what happens? You get a very good opportunity. Okay? Murali, have you connected to your Bluetooth speaker?
Yes, Prabhu.
The phase difference comes. Actually, next time what you do, with a wire you should connect. Like I was a connected speaker, connect with the wire. When you connect with the wire, with the aux cable, if you connect, the gap will not come. Otherwise, there will be small kind of echo will come. You understood?
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Okay.
Because Bluetooth means it will take a half a second or 1 second to go signal, correct? That will create a kind of a echo. But if you have wire connection speaker, that is always better. Okay, you understand?
Okay.
Today it's okay, we'll manage. So if you have supply with 90, say high marks, then what happens? Next life, you are born in a family of a great devotee, very advanced devotee, Mahabhagavata. So just like Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada in the heights of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada in the heights of, correct that example too, they're all Nitya Siddhas, but as an example, you're born in a very advanced family, right from childhood, there is intense bhakti going on in that house. So it's very easy for you to pass the exam. Okay, you understand? Okay, so now I'll tell you this, we talked about Narada thing, what he told Haryashvas. There is a kingdom where only one man lives, because only there is one enjoyer in this world. Where there is hole from which having entered, no one emerges. That is Vaikuntha. Once you go there, nobody comes back. A woman there is very extremely unchaste, adorn herself with various attractive dresses. This is how the Maya deludes you. A man that lives there is her husband. That's you. In that kingdom, there is a river flowing in both directions, referring to we can go up and down in this world. A wonderful home made of 25 elements. That's Prakriti. A swan that vibrates various sounds. An automatically revolving object make a sharp razor, that is, and thunderbolt, that is Kala. You're not seen all this, and therefore you are inexperienced boy without advanced knowledge. How then will you create progeny? That's what Narada says, and they hear that. Oh my God! So they get some wisdom. Okay? You all can see now, because I mentioned that. Let us see this. Here it is. This is the one shloka that Narada spoke to the Uvacha tata harya shvaha katham. Okay, let us read the translation. The great said Narada said, my dear Hareshwas, you have not seen the extremities of the earth. There is a kingdom where only one man lives and where there is a hole from which, having entered, no one emerges. A woman there is extremely unchaste, adorn herself with the various attractive dresses. Also can refer to a mind. And man who lives there is her husband. In that kingdom, there is a river flowing in both directions, a wonderful home made of 25 material elements, a swan that vibrates various sound, an automatically revolving object made of sharp razors and thunderbolts. You are not seen all this, and therefore you are inexperienced boys without advanced knowledge. How then you will create progeny? Samajh aaya? Guru Raj? If you understand this, then you will not enter Grihastha Ashram. Okay? We will discuss this some other day. Okay? Let us go back to our chapter. Okay, this is fine. He takes a birth in the family of the transcendentalists for great in wisdom. Such a birth is rare in this world. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
तत्र तं बुद्धिसंयोगं लभते पौर्वैकं यतते च ततो भूय संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन.
Murli, you are being muted. Unmute yourself.
On taking such a birth, he again revives the divine consciousness of his previous life, and he tries to make further progress in order to achieve complete success, O son of Kuru.
Okay, this is for a very advanced personality. But the moment he gets an opportunity, what he does in the next life, just like we have the example of Jadabharata. See, the Prabhupada talks about Jadabharata. The next life, he was so serious. Okay, he was so serious, next life, that he did not waste a second. In fact, he was totally on samadhi. He appeared externally as a mad person, because internally he did not want to now take any chance. Already a mistake happened. He is very serious. We make mistake, but then we make again mistake, we make again mistake. That is what we are. Not candidate for going back to God. Mistake everybody makes, but how much serious you are, then that mistake does not happen again. Okay, you look at him, Jadabharata, what seriousness he had. He has so much seriousness that he was totally on samadhi. In fact, his life is given after that. Next life, his brothers were not very kind. Father tried to teach him so many samskaras. He was not interested because already liberated. And then this big joke is made of, you've seen the puppet show of Bharat Maharaj, very nice puppet show is there. And then after that, they try to put him in a, put him in the field so that he can do some work in the field. After father goes, they're very unkind to him. They're not giving him proper food, only using him like a labor, even though he's their brother. But he's also externally behaving like a dumb man. He's sitting silent. And then when the king's chariot is passing and Jadabharata is called to take over the chariot of the king because one person was sick, 4 people hold the chariot. So then when he was walking in the chariot, Bharat Maharaj, being a great devotee, was very conscious not to stamp on any ant. So he was very carefully walking. And others were like, but. So then it was not going properly. So king became very angry. He said, what happened to you? Huh? You fat, you have no energy, blah, blah, something he spoke. So Jadabharata said, my dear king, first time in this life he opened his mouth out of his own choice. My dear king, neither I'm a fat man, neither I'm a thin man. I'm not body, I'm a soul. He spoke with such conviction, the king could understand he is a self-realized person. He came from the chariot, fell at his feet. Because in Vedic time, everybody knows his knowledge, correct? But the confidence he spoke is a great person. And then he said, please instruct me. And then Jadabharata instructs Rahuguna, that forms 2-3 chapters in the Bhagavatam. Beautiful instructions. Okay, so Prabhupada took the example of Jadabharata, who, having made mistake in the previous life, next life was very, very serious. Again revives a divine conscious previous life, tries to make further progress in order to achieve complete success on a Guru. Okay. Yes, continue. Continue.
पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव ह्रियते हि अवसोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपि योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते.
Yes, Murali, you're all muted. Come out.
By the virtue of the divine consciousness of his previous life, he automatically becomes attracted to the yogic principles, even without seeking them. Such an inquisitive transcendentalist striving for yoga stands always above the ritualistic principles of the scriptures.
Okay, so divine consciousness, he automatically become attracted even without seeking them. Okay, and above the ritualistic, all the karma kanda thing is much above that. Just like we see even Shukadeva Goswami, when he was born, his father wanted to do Namakaran, he ran away. He's a Paramahamsa. Shukadeva Goswami didn't stay in house for 1 second. He was born and he ran away. Father wanted to do Namakarana, Upanayana, he wanted to Upanayana. Same with Jadabharata also. It's a big joke. You have seen, I'm trying to locate the puppet show for you. Huh? Which one? His father trying to teach him Gayatri and he struggles to teach him because he's not interested. Anna? Yeah, it's there. Oh, it's a 20-minute one. Hey, you want to see puppet show? My God. See, I have given you the link. If time milega, all of you can see this. Okay? Okay, you all got the link. When you get time, please see. The virtue of a divine conscious previous life automatically become attracted to yogic principle, and it is not interested in the ritualistic karma kanda. Is already advanced. He is having pleasure in enjoying Krishna consciousness. He is not interested in the karma kanda practice to reach. Okay. This is a platform of a very advanced devotee when he is born again. Okay. Next. 45.
प्रयत्नाद्यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किं विषः अनेक जन्म संसिद्धस्ततो याति परां गतिम्.
But when the yogi engages himself with sincere endeavor in making the further progress, being washed of all contaminations, then ultimately, after many, many births of practice, he attains the supreme goal.
Okay, is it fine? Sincere endeavor he makes and washed of all contaminations. It's like many people, they come to Krishna consciousness, but actually many of them have done it in the previous life. Therefore, they easily get attracted many times. But then, this life or previous life, that's the point we have to complete it. अब तो last life में 20% से शुरू कर रहे हो या this life में 0 से शुरू किया, doesn't matter. End is we have to complete it. So if we can complete in this life, that will be success. Okay? Being washed of all contamination, because you have to get 100% marks if you want to go back to Krishna. Krishna is very merciful, but is very strict. Okay? So 10-20% में नहीं चलेगा, supply आ जाएगा. So 90 may be supply, 99 may be supply. We have to be very sincere. Then we will be able to pass this examination. Okay? Yes, Mataji.
तपस्विभ्यो अधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्यो अपि मतो अधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्मात् योगी भवार्जुन.
A yogi is greater than an ascetic, greater than an epinistic, and greater than a fruity worker. Therefore, O Arjuna, in all circumstances, be a yogi.
Okay, this is understood. Yogi is greater than, tapasvi, is greater than a speculator, greater than a fruity karmi. Correct? Ashtanga yogi is greater than definitely a karma yogi and jnana yogi. Correct? He is doing severe austerities to see the Lord. He is in a much better position, is to face. Then now something else now Krishna is probably going to talk in the next shloka. Yes, Mataji, last shloka.
योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः.
And of all yogis, he who always abides in me with great faith, worshipping me in transcendental loving service, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all.
This is a very important shloka. Yoginamapi sarvesham madgatantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam samayukta tamo mataha. So 6.47. Okay? Everybody will cram this shloka. 6.47. Yoginamapi sarvesham madgata antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam samayukta tamo mataha. So Arjuna, Krishna is worried. This boy is feeling so sad. I can't do yoga. Krishna says, it doesn't matter. You are a bhakti yogi. You are the highest. अर्जुन बोलो था मेरे तो नहीं होता अष्टांग कृष्ण फिकर नहीं करो भक्ति योग कर रहे हो ना वो हाईएस्ट दैट्स द एनकरेजमेंट proper says somebody is chanting Hare Krishna is taking pleasure in that is the greatest yogi. Just imagine. He says he's artificially saying no, he's the greatest yogi. You sit down, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. If you chant like this for 2 hours, guaranteed you'll find pleasure. Guaranteed. Attentively chanting every word. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Correct? Attentively chant, you'll find pleasure, definitely. And then you're the greatest yogi. Then person sitting in forest and doing devotee laughs at the time. Turdan Indira Kala Sarpa Potakatam Sthayate. Devotee laughs, doing so much tapasya, trying to control the senses, sitting in fire, sitting in front of fire in summer and winter, going to ice and dipping themselves in ice cold water. The yogis do all this to negate the bodily, senses agitation. They hit on the body so tightly. They do all this austerity. But devotee, what it does, sits on a place. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And we should probably chant lovingly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare. Why you are fighting with Krishna? Yeah. Chant lovingly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Correct me? Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. We should do with Priti, na? क्या भगवान को भोग कैसे लगता है लेना ले ऐसे थोड़ी करता है. So even chanting should be in the same way. Hare Krishna, for feeling it. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Isn't it, Mataji? We should do like that. Hmm? Hare Krishna, we were like as if we are having the boxing match with Krishna. As people, isn't it, Mataji? Hannah?
Yes.
Sometimes we do as if some exercise is going on. Correct? So the end of it, and anyway, the phala. So the phala is the beginning stages. The phala of chanting will be Punya Shravana Kirtana. Mind will be purified, and you feel no Rajaguna, Tamoguna harassing you for the day. It's like 16 malas if you do properly. For rest 22 hours, no Rajaguna, Tamoguna. That's the beginning. Minimum we should have the effect. But that's not the target of the holy name, Shuddhana. When Haridas Thakur was meeting with in the house of Hiranya Govardhan Majumdar, there was a big meeting. So there they said when Haridas Thakur entered, he was very famous as Namacharya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself gave him the title Namacharya. And this he deserved also, correct? Not a partial, he deserved. Even he was chanting 192 malas. So then then Haridas Thakur entered the assembly. He was so famous as in the worshipper of the holy name, great Nam Upasaka. They immediately said, let us talk about the holy name, just seeing it. So they said, yes, let us sit and talk. So somebody said, why? If you chant the holy name, all your papa karma is destroyed. Somebody said, you total peace of mind. You get moksha after chanting. So Haridas Thakur was sitting peacefully. They asked Haridas Thakur, what do you say? Haridas Thakur says, chanting Hare Krishna for all this. This Nama Bhasa can do. Nama is not needed for all this. A shadow of the holy name can give what you are talking about. Nama gives you Krishna Prem, love of Krishna. So most of us actually don't even know what we should take. Just like you go to a rich man. If you go to a rich man, don't ask for 1 rupee. Correct? We go for temple construction. We go to a rich man. What do you say? Give 1 rupee. And he said, look in the dustbin, maybe some coin I would have thrown. Correct? What do you ask him? You ask him, you have to build a temple. So Prabhupada said how we should approach anyway. There was once, Prabhupada was clever in everything. Once they approached, devotee met Birla. So they gave him a set of books, Bhagavatam books. So he said, okay, fine. How much I should pay? He said, you can pay, say, take an example of those days, 300, 500 rupees. Those days, 1970s. So he gave 500 rupees one check. And he went, Prabhupada, you got 500 rupees. Prabhupada said, from whom? Birla. Birla, you take it 500 rupees. You are mad people. He's one of the richest man in India. So Prabhupada said, no, you should not approach like that. So he gave an idea how to. Again, they met his brother or him himself in Bombay. That time, again, they gave him some books. They said, I have to give something. No. Please, that's for you. So then I want to do something. They said, we want to make a Gurukul in Vrindavan. We have that plan with us and all. You send me the proposal. Send him proposal. Some 10 lakh rupees, send a check. Correct. So when you go to a holy name, my Prabhupada was, intelligent in everything. So when you go to the holy name, don't ask for just peace of mind. Thoda man shant ho gaya, acha neend aa raha. Many times we think, yahi our result hai na? Ask for Krishna Prem because he can give you love of Krishna. Correct? But हमको मालूम नहीं Krishna Prem होता क्या तो मांगेंगे क्या? We don't even know what to ask. है ना? So therefore, it is very important that when we chant very, very attentively, hearing the vibration very respectfully, because holy name can give you, even the shadow can give you what you moksha and all the sahaja papa karma cancel, the shadow can do. Nama bhas. But Shuddha Nam will give you love of Krishna, intense desire to serve Krishna. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Hidayesha Vilokayanti. Himali Mata, you know this shloka? Who knows to complete the shloka? Rupa Mataji, do you know this shloka? Hare Krishna, Rupa Mataji.
But not so perfect.
Okay, yeah, try.
Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Sadaiva Hrudayesu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam Govindam Damaham Bhajami.
That is perfectly, Mataji. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Pushpa Mataji, do you know this shloka?
Yes, Prabhu, I know.
Say. Prema.
I have to see and see because I've not crammed it.
पकड़े गए चलो Then Manjunath, do you know this shloka?
No, Prabhu.
Himali Mataji knows. Okay. So anyway, so the point. Murli, you know this shloka?
Yes,
Yes, Prabhu, we know, Prabhu.
Yes,
Chalo, chant together. You can chant.
Jana charita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achitta gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
You are so fortunate, Hannah. You are so blessed. Why you are blessed? Because by chanting Hare Krishna, you can read that situation, you can understand. Prema Anjana. Krishna Nama can give you Krishna Prema. It is so powerful, but you don't ask for that. But we ask when you're sitting and chanting, give me some peace. But all different, we have some desire. Thoda man disturb ho gaya. If I chant, I'll get some peace of mind. Yes, Prabhuji, yeah, we will do that. Okay. It's being recorded, I'll share. So then all this is there, but actually, what is the greatest benefit of chanting is Krishna Prema, we don't ask. So see, another thing, my question is this. Why is it when Bhakti Yoga is the highest practice, people who are in previous ages or even now, most of the people do not take to it? Who will go? Murli, why it is that people don't do Bhakti Yoga when this is the best yoga? Why in previous ages, why they're going to the forest to do meditation when the Bhakti Yoga, they can get quicker? Always Bhakti Yoga is the highest. Not that Krishna saying for Kali Yoga it is the highest. Why they do not do that? Why do we hear about so many instances of people going to the forest and meditating? When they can do Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna and go back to Krishna. Why they do all that austere, difficult paths previously? Murali, what is the answer? Very difficult question. Pushpa Mataji, Himali, Manjunath, Rupa Mataji. Anybody give me the answer? Why is Bhagavad we keep reading about people doing Ashtanga Yoga when Bhakti Yoga is the best process?
Because of mental harassment?
I guess because
Mental
I guess
Okay. What is the answer? Let us Pushpa Mataji try.
mental harassment. They're not peaceful.
Previously.
That is one point, yes.
Okay. Now they are more peaceful in Kali Yuga.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You try, Mataji.
Prabhu, I guess they used to go for forest and all this to do austerities because I think it is my opinion whether they might have got some controlling, like mind control the sense organs.
Yeah.
So, for example, how Dhruva Maharaj to control his sense, he did his meditation and basically to control all the indriyas.
Okay.
So that is the way they go to forest or Himalayas to do meditation.
Himali Mataji, you want to make an attempt? Why? When you can just chant Hare Krishna, get love of Krishna, why do all this thing, Ashtanga Yoga, and then going like here, and then meditating, and then why don't do directly? Manjunath, why didn't people do that?
Prabhu, I heard that everybody can't chant this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Prabhu.
Okay.
Because we think that it is very easy to say, but to chant this also we have to have kind of pious activities done previously.
Yes. So you're all fortunate people. Okay. The main reason is that you see, generally take first step by step what's happening. To chant Hare Krishna and dance, you require actually a lot of faith. To give your life to Krishna, you require Bhakti Yoga means a lot of faith is needed. Now, generally what people will do, they are doing their own activities, Karma Yoga. And they will, from that activity, sacrifice a small part to the Lord, Karma Yogi, minimum faith. Jnana Yogi, little more. What is going to happen in Jnana Yoga? he now started, because of the sacrifice which he's doing, he's working hard, but part of the result is sacrificing for Krishna. Mind is getting purified because of sacrifice. Then he starts thinking about it. And then faith increases more, and then he's able to conclude, yes, God is there. Better than Karma Yogi. His faith has increased. Ashtanga Yogi, faith is still more. And he goes to the forest, he lives, meditates on the Lord, and he sees the Lord face to face. His faith is very strong now. And then he becomes a Bhakti Yogi. And Ashtanga Yogi sees the Lord, he also becomes a Bhakti Yogi. Generally, this step by step, this is the ladder. But in Kali Yuga, it is Lord Chaitanya's mercy. This process has been brought to public. It's not that previously this process was not there, but this process has been brought to public by Lord Chaitanya, the quickest and only process which is possible. Gradually doing Karma Yoga, then doing Jnana Yoga, then doing Ashtanga Yoga, in the short time, it's not possible. Life is very short. People don't have that much patience. And with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he said, Hare Krishna, and start dancing, you feel ecstasy immediately. That's the mercy of Lord Chaitanya in the Kali Yuga. And he has brought this process down to every person, actually. Okay? So, and when you chant Hare Krishna mantra, immediately you get the faith, same faith you got to get after seeing the Lord in the forest. You think the faith is less or what? We don't find devotees chanting Hare. They have full faith. The same faith you get as if you're taking darshan. People are surprised. You're doing all this. Have you seen God? But actually, our behavior is as if we have seen God. The same way Ashtanga Yogi will be dancing Hare Krishna, we are also dancing Hare Krishna. Isn't that morally? Many times people feel as if we have seen Krishna and come. The way we are happy. Isn't it morally?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, people get surprised, You are so intensely chanting, dancing. Have you seen God? Yes. That much kind of faith develops in a system of a devotee by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, by accepting the process of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Okay? This process is so powerful that if anybody adopts, either was previous Sukriti or by the mercy of devotees, because devotees ask Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you are telling the shloka, Ya jivagre vartate nama tubhyam. What is the shloka? Aho batos pacho vigariyan ya jivagre vartate nama tubhyam. Oh, you are so fortunate. Oh, you are so fortunate. The holy name of Krishna has come on the tip of your tongue. You must have done all the yagnas. You must have gone to all the holy places. You must have done all the shastra, everything. You are really fortunate. See, conch blowing, confirm. So then it was asked to Srila Prabhupada by devotees, Western devotees, we are born in this country. Definitely we didn't do all this because we are born here. This is not a tapo bhumi. This is a bhoga bhumi. So how is it we are able to chant the name of the Lord? We didn't do all these things. Prabhupada said, I gave you all the things. Correct? When you serve a pure devotee, all this can be given in like Krishna will give you all these credits and you will be able to chant. So somehow, if you see you read Leela Mirta, how much we love the serve Prabhupada. Correct? It's amazing actually. They were distributing 100 centers, more books than today, 2,000 centers. Kind of energy, the kind of desire to serve Prabhupada, intense. Because they were in front of blazing fire. They were also burning. Intense desire to serve Krishna. You could see his own intensity. At 70-year age, running around, sleeping only 2 hours and writing, and with the whole energy preaching, they're looking at him. What energy he has, what enthusiasm he has. And they were doing a great service. In fact, we cannot do service with that energy. I heard from devotees that within 1 year, they used to read almost all the books. Today, if you want devotees 10 years or over, they're not read proper books. 1 year itself, Sara books. So there's Prabhupada used to keep telling, any day I will go, please read books quickly. You have to take care of this movement. They were reading Bhagavatam, Chaitanya, word by word. They were asking questions to Prabhupada. So they were very, very serious. So they served Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, the great devotee, they got mercy. Yes, that understand, Manjunath, the point you are telling. How is it the people in the Western world, many of them, might not have done by the service to Prabhupada, they got all the Sukriti to chant the holy name of the Lord. So, okay, this is fine. So, abides mean great faith, worship mean transcendent loving service, bhajate ma means bhajan, a devotee. Samya Yukta Tamo Mataha. He is considered the greatest devotee. Madgate Anta Atmana. Always thinking of me within me. Okay? Okay. The last line of Prabhupada. Guru.
Yes, Prabhu.
You read this last paragraph. Always Prabhupada has very nice instruction in the last paragraph. Read this. Bhakti asya bhajanam.
Bhaktirasya bhajanam tadi murtopadi nairasenanusin mana kalpanam etad eva naiskarmanyam. Bhakti means devotional service to the Lord from desire for material profit, either in this life or in the next. Devoid of such inclinations, one should fully absorb the mind in the Supreme. That is the purpose of the Naiskarmya. These are some of the means for performance of Bhakti or Krishna consciousness, the highest perfectional stage of the yoga system.
Okay, so bhakti means free from any desire for material profit either in this life or in the next. And with this, one should fully absorb the mind in the Supreme. Prabhupada is always teaching pure bhakti yoga. Not sakama, always akama, pure devotion. And anything less than pure devotion, Prabhupada cuts, doesn't encourage. Okay, so Prabhupada set the standard of all of us trying to achieve pure devotion to Krishna. No desire for this life or in next life. Okay? And fully absorb the mind in Krishna. Okay, thank you very much. Any question now? Guru?
No problem.
Okay. So Guru, this is a daily serial. You are all welcome. See your practicality. If it is possible, you are welcome. Huh? Oh, today is a Friday holiday, therefore. But night is maybe possible, 9 o'clock, if you are free, because you have other engagement also there. Daily night serial is at 9 o'clock Indian time, 7:30 their time. It's very well attended. From Salala or Ba, it is full. 30-40 people join. So welcome, when it is possible. Take it when it is possible. Hare Krishna, Rupa Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Take it. Hare Krishna, Manjunath.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Himali Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Chalo, we end here today.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. गुरु उसको ऑक्स केबल से लगाना, ठीक है, तो इको नहीं आएगा.
प्रभु हम तो केबल ही लगे हैं प्रभु, ब्लूटूथ नहीं है.
हाँ, तब भी थोड़ा गैप है, थोड़ा हल्का सा.
इंटरनेट स्लो.
हाँ, इंटरनेट. ठीक है. Then it is good, no problem. Cable it is good always. ठीक है. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.